Hey guys, it's Nicola. So I got a comment under one of my videos about a month ago, really asking me to tap more into teaching tarot and teaching how to actually read tarot. And I definitely want to start doing more videos with that. But before I start those videos, I thought it'd be important for me to actually explain to you what tarot is, what tarot does, and what tarot does not. Because there is a right and a wrong way to read tarot based off of what information you're trying to get. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what tarot is. Tarot, the tarot cards are literally cards. Like I said previously in another video, these are literally cards. They're an extension of your own abilities. Now, reading tarot does not make you superior than anyone else. Reading tarot does not make you above anyone else. Reading tarot is just your ability to interpret the energy that the cards are presenting to you. And that's literally all that tarot is. It's a tool that you use to interpret the energies around you. It's neither good nor bad. It is how you use this, just like everything else in the world. All these cards do is present a physical depiction of whatever energy that is around you in the current moment. Now, what tarot does. Tarot allows you to see the energy around you. It allows you to see the energy at the present moment. It allows you to interpret the energy that is presented through you, through other people, even some energy through thoughts and actions, because thoughts and actions are energy. Emotions are energy. Everything that we deal with is energy. From us breathing, from me talking, from you watching this video, it is energy. So once you start to understand that, you start to understand that these tarot cards are just a means, again, to interpret energy. Say, for instance, you want to determine whether or not you'll be pregnant. Anyone that can read tarot can determine whether or not you'll be able to conceive, or whether or not you will conceive a child. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're already intending to do that, the cards will detect that. The cards will pick up on that energy. The cards will pick up on those thoughts, those intentions, and even those future events that could take place. Now, you could pinpoint, and it's very easy to pinpoint when, but it's also a chance. So, like when people ask me, am I going to be pregnant? If I pick up a pregnancy, I say that there's a chance that you could be pregnant, but that doesn't mean that you will, because there's that opportunity that is there. The energy of an opportunity is there, but not every opportunity is taken, nor is every opportunity, actually going to come into fruition. Because when you're reading tarot, especially for a large group of people, you're literally picking up on multiple energies. You're literally picking up on multiple thoughts, multiple emotions. That is a collective energy. Now, the situations may differ, but the energy is the same. Like I tell people all the time, just when you pull up certain cards, like say for instance the Hangman, this is a major event. Okay, it's a major event that happens to. That's why I did a video called The Journey of Life, and I put it on. I gotta find it. I'm gonna pin it under here. It's called The Journey of Life through the Tarot. The major arcana in the tarot literally depicts the major events that every human being on the planet Earth will have to face. This card, whether it's love, whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship, whether it's career-wise, whether it's even just in your life in regards to you and what you want to do, this card has the same meaning, but per situation it may be different. When you watch these tarot readings, you watch for the reader that you resonate with, for the energy that you resonate with, and then you don't take that situation personally. If it's a YouTube reading, okay, you don't take it personally, but you take what applies to you and you leave what doesn't. If it's a personal reading, it's supposed to be personal. It's supposed to identify the energies within your life so that you can either change those energies or you can do things to reinforce the positive energies that you want to come in. We read per zodiac. That is not the appropriate way to read tarot. Tarot is either a collective or a personal thing. You feel me? When you talk about zodiac signs, the zodiac signs within themselves are entities within themselves. So when you're reading for Taurus, so when you're reading for Pisces, you're literally reading for that entity and not for the collective. Now, you can change your wording, and wording is very important when you're dealing with any sort of divination, because words are spells, words are enchantments, words are intentions, words are things that you affirm into your life. So when you read, per se, for zodiac signs, don't read for Taurus. Read for those that associate with the zodiac sign, or those that resonate with the zodiac sign Taurus, you know, because some people resonate with that certain constellation or with that certain zodiac sign, but no human being on this planet is a Taurus. No human being on this planet is a Pisces. Another thing I want to talk about, what tarot does not. Shit. All right. So what tarot does not do, and I got frustrated, so they was checking me. Tarot does not determine the future, okay? Tarot cannot determine future events. Tarot can give you a snapshot of a possibility of future events, but it's never guaranteed, because technically, and I want y'all to hear me when I say this, because a lot of people get wrapped up in the future or how things gonna be. The future does not exist. The past does not exist. The past is a memory, okay? It's something that you can recall within your mind, and even the future is only a recollection of past events that you piece together to create a new memory. But the future does not exist. It's not an actual time period. We like to think it is, because we've been put in the mindset of thinking, you know, about the future, but you have to be in the present moment, because everything that you're doing is always and will forever be in the present moment. You will never be in the future. You'll always be in the present. You can determine future events based off of the current thoughts or current energies that you have, but those future events can change. And say, for instance, if you ask a tarot reader, you know, will, say for instance, because I've gotten this question a lot, will this certain person contact me again? Okay, let me explain to you how this works. If that person is thinking about contacting you, I'm going to get a yes. Okay, I'm going to get a yes. Does that mean that person is going to contact you? No, it does not mean. But it means that that person has an intention to contact you. Whether or not they follow through with their intention is their own path and their own will. So when you're asking questions like that, I've gotten a lot of questions, you know, dealing with legal situations, like how will these situations uncover or unravel? And I'm gonna tell you, this is what I see. There is a possibility of things happening, but that doesn't mean that this is going to happen. It may not go the way that you think it's going to go. The current energies based off of what these people that are involved, these multiple people that are involved, this is the possibility of these current energies coming together in a physical depiction on my layout. Does that mean that's going to happen? No. Tarot can never be 100% accurate. It can seem as though it's 100% accurate, especially when people are one-track minded and definitely in routine of what they want to do, or are in constant, you know, say for instance, okay, put it like this. I've gotten questions, you know, will I succeed in such and such business? If that person is consistently investing themselves in their whatever, and I read, yes, you're going to succeed, because you consistently put yourself or put your energy into your work and you succeed. That is the product of your own intentions. It just reflected in my cards because that is what you chose to do. But if you ask me, are you going to, you know, pass a test, and you don't study for the test and you fail the test, those are your intentions were to pass the test, but you didn't do the work that was necessary in order for that to happen. That's the same as if I'm asking a question that does not involve you, but involves someone else. They may have an intention to do it, but they may not do it. So using tarot to determine future events, you know, especially dealing with other people, it's not as accurate. 100% no. If you're watching, say for instance, you go on YouTube and you look up your zodiac sign and you're watching the videos that are associated with your zodiac sign, you watch them for entertainment. You watch them for maybe, you know, inspiration or maybe motivation, in order, especially if you're watching for some type of self-improvement or some type of healing. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? But watching them to make decisions in your life. Kid.
Huh?
I'm doing a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my kid. But watching them to make decisions about your life on a, like, day-to-day basis? No. And I also would advise, I always say this, and I know it's crazy coming from a tarot reader, but there is a healthy way to read. Like, your relationship with tarot needs to be a healthy relationship. If you want to watch tarot, like I said, for healing, or for if you need advice, or you need counseling, or you just want to know what direction you should go in, watch tarot, but watch it objectively. You feel me? Watch it as in, if you're watching a general reading, it's a general reading. It's not for me, because if you look under those general readings, you got thousands of people that are watching it. So that's thousands of people that may be, the certain parts of this video may be for them. You may only have one part of the video that may reflect something that is happening or needing to occur within your life. Do not watch these videos in hopes that this is what's going to happen to you, because the video is not for you. The video is for a collective of people that associate with whatever that title is. Are there messages in tarot? 100%. Are there messages in songs? 100%. Are there messages on social media? 100%. There's messages in literally everything that we do have and see in our life here, come in contact with. There's messages through people that you communicate with. And it's the same with cards. It's the same with, shells. If you read shells, it's the same with runes. If you read runes, all of it is energy. Okay, we as human beings can determine future events based off current energies. Okay, we can even determine major future events based off of current energies that could come accurate, because life is a cycle. History 9 times out of 10 always repeats itself, and everything that we have experienced now in this day and age has been experienced in another day and age with other beings on this planet. So like I said, can we determine future events? 100%. Should we determine those future events based off of the billions of videos that we see on social media? No, we should not. Okay, so I told you what tarot was. I told you what it does, what it does not do. When reading tarot, like I said, especially for a large group of people, you need to be specific. If I can get that, go ahead.
I'm trying to make sure you look at me before I walk out.
No, not right now. I'm doing a video. Why would you try to find fireworks while I'm doing a video? That makes no sense. Put that out and go do something. I'm sorry, y'all. But when I'm a mom, but when you're reading tarot, like say for instance, if you're reading for a collective, if you're doing a love forecast or the current love energies for a collective, be sure that that's what but the energies that you speak are affirmed within your reading. If you're reading career, be sure that's what you read. If you're reading general, be clear in that. If you're asking questions, you need to be very specific. I said it right this time. And I say that because words are like, we speak in slang sometimes, or we speak in ways that only we understand, but words are enchantments. Words are literally spells that are spoken. So when you're trying to affirm messages, or you're trying to affirm or receive messages from these cards, or from any cards, because these are even from oracle cards, be sure that you're very clear about what you're asking. You can't ask the cards, especially, okay, I get a lot of this with love readings. Will we be together? Will we be together is a physical term of two people that are together. That doesn't mean that you'll be in a relationship. That doesn't mean that you'll be married. It doesn't mean that you'll even be talking. You could be literally in an elevator together, and the cards would determine the answer to be yes. So if you have to be specific. You have to literally, are we going to be legally married, in a relationship, living together? You have to be dun, 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 dun. And as tarot readers, especially if you're reading for a collective or for personal, you need to be specific in what information you're trying to retrieve from the cards and what information you're trying to relay, so that you can receive the best possible answer. It's also when you're reading how you're reading. Okay. A lot of the times, as tarot readers, you have to be able to decipher your energy from the person that you're reading, because like I'm telling you, these cards detect energy. So when you're reading, especially for yourself and for other people, saging is great. Saging does cleanse the energy, but saging does not cleanse your mind. So you need to make sure that you have a clear mind. You need to make sure that you are unaffected by your own emotions or by your own thoughts as you read. A lot of times when I read for people and I go back to read for them, I'm literally like, I have no clue what we read or what happened or what we even talked about. And unless I talk to you on a regular basis, like if I talk to you, monthly, I may remember because I talk to you consistently. But if we talk once every 2-3 months, or we have a reading every once, I'm not gonna remember what we talked about. And it's an intentional thing because I literally detach myself from the reading. I detach myself from the energies that I'm trying to pull for the person that I'm reading for. You feel me? Because I don't want my energies, my thoughts, my emotions to intertwine with the reading that I have. And it can definitely shift the reading, because then you'll have your shit with their shit and they just want to know what's going on with their shit. It is always good to have some sort of idea of what these cards actually represent, or what they energetically mean for readings, or for what you're trying to do. It's always a good idea to do that. But you do want to move off your intuition, especially when, anytime. I was going to say when you're starting out, but really anytime you're reading, you need to move from your intuition, because your mind, even though we are very intelligent beings, our mind is always jumbled up with things, some things that are relevant and some things that are not relevant to our current task. It's just a lot of things that float around in there. If you're going through a lot, don't read. Okay, because we're human. Your energy is strong, especially when you're the one that is reading. All right, so I think that's it for this reading. Definitely follow your intuition. You want to know, like I said, what the cards represent. I definitely have those videos out. I'm going to do a couple of videos where I'm actually doing a layout and showing how I read, so that you can have an idea of how I piece my cards together, or how I pull the energy in order to place it where it needs to be. Because again, even in readings, there's layers to readings. It isn't a one. Now, I have cards. I created cards, yes or no cards, that will give you a yes or no answer. But when you're doing readings with tarot cards, there's 72 cards in this deck. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? And even if you're only pulling 5 cards, that's 5 layers to whatever energies you're trying to pull. There's 5 different layers. They may all come together to create one answer, or one story, or one depiction of whatever you're trying to read. But that's 5 different layers that you need to be able to understand and be able to blend together in order to give the appropriate reading or the appropriate response. So I'm definitely going to do videos, kind of explaining how I do that, how I bring things together, how I use the symbols, the numbers, the actual cards themselves, the depictions on the cards. I dabbled in it a little bit. In one of my videos. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm definitely gonna do some actual layouts with just the camera on the layout and show you guys what I do. When you're talking about, like I said, the energies, especially reading tarot reads energy. That's what tarot does. Anything that, if you read feathers, you're reading energy, okay? You're reading energy. And the reason why tarot and anything that you do with energy is accurate, because at that current moment, that is the energy that is happening. Can it change? 100%. Like I said, I will say it again. It can change. But you need to be able to also, like I said, with tarot, break down these cards, understand what's the major energies, what's the minor energies. The major arcana is the major energies. The minor arcana is the minor energies. The major arcana deals with major events within our life. The minor arcana deals with minor events, meaning day-to-day things, things that you normally would have to do, or things that are very common, that you have a higher chance of having to, have within your life. And even the court cards can represent people or energies that you yourself may have within any current moment. Also with the court cards, you do need to understand that if I give you a personal reading and I'm pulling up court cards, unless I'm talking about other people, those court cards are your energy, whether they're masculine or feminine, because we have those energies within us. Tarot is a tool of divination, but you are the divine being, so it's your tool. Everything you do is, especially being a divine energy here, everything you do is divination. Even your dreams is divination, especially if you prophesize in your dreams. You feel me? Sleep is divination. You move into a different state of being at that point. Walking, talking, all of that is magic. All of that is action and motion, which is what magic is manifesting something into your existence. I use this example all the time, and I don't think people realize how powerful we actually are. You get hungry, you can go in the kitchen and literally manifest a fucking sandwich, putting bread, meat, lettuce, cheese on, a plate, and boom, you're no longer hungry. You have manifested a result, manifested something within your life that you desired. That is magic. That's what magicians do. They manifest things. So understand that if you're choosing to, like I said, read tarot, understand that you're a magical being that can use the tools that you have. That's the same thing like going in the kitchen and fixing a sandwich. You're using the tools you have to manifest the desires that you want. And that is what we are here to do, whether it be on a small scale or a large scale. So don't underestimate your own power. Don't underestimate what you do, how you do it. There's no wrong or right way to read. Now, there's a way to read tarot, yes, but there is no wrong or right way for you to read. You feel me? Are there some bad tarot readers? Hell yeah. Are there some false tarot readers? Yes. There's fake doctors. There's fake healers. There's fake tarot readers, okay? You need to be very aware of who you're entertaining and allowing, to be within your energetic field. And just because a tarot reader is accurate on a collective reading doesn't mean that they'll be accurate reading for you. Collective readings are reading off the energies on a larger scale. So you're 9 times out of 10 really reading off the energies within the cosmos. It does reflect on a human scale, regardless if people want to believe it or not. As above, so below. Like, that's facts. But anyway, this is all I got. I don't think there's anything more I need to add to it that I haven't already said. I'll probably think about something when I'm editing this video. But I said what I felt like I need to say. There's nothing else in my head right now. So until next time, y'all.